Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon, and on my channel, I talk all about manifesting as a lifestyle. Every area of your life. We are a manifesting tribe, and if you want to be part of a manifesting community, join my free Facebook community, join my tribe, and be connected with other people who are conscious creators. Today I want to talk all about you already have your desire because it's coming from within you. Your desire is already yours because you're creating your reality from your consciousness and your awareness. So whatever you're aware of is what you're creating in your reality. If you want to change any aspect of your situation and your reality and your experience, then you focus on a story about you already have your desire, because you do. It's from your imagination. Your imagination is first cause. First cause, right? The 3D reality is the effect. So you have to disregard anything that doesn't line up with what you want. You disregard the opposite. You disregard the unwanted circumstance, and you disregard that. But there is a key that you need to make sure you're doing. When you ignore the 3D and disregard it, you must hold loyal to the vision of you with your desire. So you're not just disregarding it and talking about it, because then you're still focused on it. You're not talking about, you're ignoring that reality. You're just deciding that exists, but you don't choose it. Then you must shift your focus and attention to the experience you want. And you're speaking and knowing it's already yours. You're speaking to yourself as if you already have it, and you're knowing that it's already yours, because everything is pushed out of you, right? Your imagination, your consciousness is what's real. The 3D reality is the effect. So you create within your imagination, and it will be produced on the screen of space, the 3D reality. So this is also another key. Stop looking at the 3D reality to tell you whether or not you have your desire. It's not the 3D reality that's telling you you have it. It's you. You're the operant power. So when you look at the world and you say, oh, I don't have my desire, or it hasn't manifested yet, or it's been 3 months, in all of those statements, you're claiming and saying you're not the operant power. You're claiming and stating that you don't have your desire. And that's the opposite of what you want to do. You must stay loyal to the desire until you see it materialize and you're living that life. That's the important part of it, okay? So just keep knowing your desire is yours no matter what you see, no matter what's happening. It has nothing to do with whether or not you'll have your desire. Whatever happened this morning has nothing to do with whether or not, what happens this morning that was the opposite has nothing to do with whether or not you'll have your desire. All you have to do is really define everything as the path. No matter what happens, you're on the path. No matter what happens, you're in the right place at the right time. Because when the opposite happens, it might feel natural to say, oh, maybe I'm on the wrong path, or maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. No, you declare. That doesn't mean anything, and you are on the right path. Your desire is yours. It's already done. Decide to know that it's done. Keep affirming it. Okay, a lot of this is all about familiarity, being familiar with something. So you're going to affirm something consistently. Oh, it's my little dog on the corner over here, Rocky. That's my little Rocky over there. He looks so tiny. Yeah, hi, I'm talking about you. He's so cute. So you guys, I'm here to remind you that you're powerful. You are more powerful than any circumstance. You have the power to transcend any circumstance. There are infinite possibilities and simultaneous realities happening at the same time. So in order for you to shift and be in the reality that you want to be in, then you need to think from that version of you, the version of you who already has the desire. Not the version of you who says, I don't have it yet, it'll come in the, it's coming. No, it's not coming. It's done. You already have it. You claim that. Hi, I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. Hello, everyone. Antoine, you said, I want 1,000. Manifest, you want to manifest $1,000? Just declare it. Just say, I already have it. Or 1,000 what? 1,000 followers, $1,000? You already have that 1,000. I did an exercise with my group. I have a Mastermind VIP monthly subscription group. We manifested $1,000 in that group, and we did it on a time crunch. Can a person manifest being rich? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have manifested lots of money, and my clients are manifesting money. So when you're manifesting being rich, you want to have a wealth mindset, an abundance mindset, okay? So you're not looking at the lack and scarcity, but you're looking and knowing that what you speak about and where you put your focus is what you're creating in your reality, in your experience. So you want to focus on the abundance in the world. You want to focus on that money is always flowing into your life. You want to affirm, I am rich, I am wealthy, I always have enough money, I have more than enough money. Money is coming to me passively. I am receiving money. Your affirmations are powerful, and your affirmations are manifesting. When you persist in an affirmation, your affirmations manifest. You understand the reason you're saying affirmations is because you're affirming and you're putting focus on that vision of you with your desire. And wherever you put your focus, that's what you're manifesting and creating. So as you affirm, you're also creating a new belief, because our beliefs are part of where we put our focus, and our belief about the situation is what's manifesting. So if you're manifesting the opposite, but you're focused, let's say, on your specific person, and it's the opposite, well, what that means is you're really truly focusing on a belief of that you don't have your desire. So what is your focus? Your focus is you with your desire, and you create the belief that you have that desire, and you do that with affirmations by affirming it. Luke, my ex ignoring me yesterday. She said she loves me, and today she's not talking to me at all. Here's what you want to do, because you got a little bit of both, a little bit of everything happening, right? But what you need to do is focus on the things happening that you want. So she said she loves you. I would focus there. I would remember. You should just keep remembering how she said, I love you. Keep remembering that. And then you're focusing on you, not that she's not talking to you, right? Because you'll see, oh, she's not talking to me and I don't see anything, and I sent her a message and she didn't reply. Okay, in that moment, that's where you recognize you're the operant power, you're the creator. So if you're saying that, she must confirm and do that. And that's coming from your state, like you already believe that on some level. So to switch that and to change it that she is talking to you, you have to build up yourself in your self-concept. So when you see yourself as the ultimate choice, the best catch, number one, then she's going to reflect what you perceive of yourself. If you perceive that she's not talking to you at all, then she must confirm that. So that's why you're going to shift your focus to yourself. And then you speak to yourself as if you already have it. If she's ignoring you, you're not going to acknowledge that, okay? You can acknowledge it. Okay, that's your old reality. That was your old self-concept, and here's what's new today. Today, she loves you. Live in the end of love. Live in the end of you knowing that you're chosen because you choose yourself. Again, you're going to persist until it's solidified the way that you want to be living your life. Another thing, and I mention this a lot, is you start to see yourself as a master manifester. You're a master at this. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly how to focus. You know how to get what you want, and you always get what you want. Can a person manifest win at the lottery? Absolutely. Yes. I won $1,000 in the lottery. I'm not actively trying, but you know what? I think I might. I think I'm going to win the lottery. And actually, I already declared that someone in my VIP group is going to win. Not just someone. I think a lot of people in my VIP group are going to win the lottery just because I put it out there. So there's so much evidence that you can manifest anything, right? I mean, we already know that. We know that there are many mansions, and many mansions, the way that it's interpreted through the key, the master key, which is the Bible. That's one of the master keys to manifesting. And there are many mansions, meaning there are infinite possibilities, infinite realities, simultaneous realities happening all at once. There is already a version of you who has won the lottery at all different price points, right? So know that this is your desire because it's been given to you, because it already exists. Now, you could help build your confidence by looking and seeing in the world that this already exists. There are many YouTubers, or at least two, there are many videos about winning the lottery with law of attraction, law of assumption. Okay, Timothy Schultz has a YouTube channel. Start following him. If you want to win the lottery, follow his YouTube channel, because that's going to get you excited about winning, because you'll just see, wow, that person won with the law of attraction. I mean, they call it law of attraction, but I like to use the idea of law of assumption, because I know it's our assumptions that manifest. We're not attracting something from without, right? It's actually coming from within out. So Timothy Schultz YouTube channel about winning the lottery. There's another guy. I'm blanking out on his name, but I know there's someone else. You probably just search that on YouTube or in Google and you'll come up with some evidence of it. Okay. The goal is to keep your focus on evidence that helps show you and prove to you that that's true, because it is already true in many areas. Now you just identify yourself as someone. Oh, Mark Houghton, I think, is the other person that teaches winning the lottery. Okay, so those are two great people to follow on YouTube. Think about the version of you who won the lottery. You're saying, wow, this happened overnight. A large sum of money came into my life overnight. I'm the lottery jackpot winner. It's easy for me to win the lottery. It's easy for me to have money all the time. It's easy, so the version of you who has this desire already, speak to yourself as if you already have it. That's what you're saying. Because I am, the two most powerful words are I am, which is the idea of infinite intelligence that's within you, and whatever you put behind it is who you are. You already know. You say, oh, I am, I'm Shannon, I am Shannon. Okay, and then I identify myself as Shannon. And then I am a content creator, or I am a manifestation coach. I'm also a real estate broker. So I am these things. I have been saying it. I am that. Start speaking to yourself as the thing you want to be. I am a spouse, or I am married. I am the lottery winner. I am the winner of, if you want to be more specific, I think it's important to get specific, because you can win any amount. You can win $4. You can win $10. So I am a multimillionaire. I am, what are you? That's what you want to speak to yourself as you already have it. You will become it, because what you say, every time you say something about yourself, you're planting the seeds of who you are. Okay, Callie, my SP told me we shouldn't see each other anymore and then blocked me. I'm so sad. How do I persist? First of all, know that you're the operant power. Why are you sad? You're a goddess. Don't determine who you are based on what someone said to you. What they said to you was some belief that you held generally or specifically, and you don't believe that anymore. Do you remember, or do you know and remember that you're the operant power, and everyone is a reflection of you. You project your reality from within from your consciousness, from within you. So the SP is just reflecting some old story that you had within you. But see, if you're saying I'm sad, it's already showing that you're reacting to what happened in the 3D. No, you don't need to react to it. Just stay firm in deciding who you are. How do you persist? Number one, you remind yourself. You remind yourself by saying, I am the operant power. I am in charge of my reality. Everything responds to me. Okay, so the acknowledgement of you are the operant power. Everything's responding to you. Okay, so acknowledge that first. And then next, you're going to think about you're taking your power back, because you're not going to decide that you're blocked because they decided that. No, that's an old belief. So you speak to yourself as the person you want to be. So the person in the relationship, thank you, Callie. So the person in the relationship, the version of you in that relationship is not sad. Because if you're sad, then your SP must confirm what you feel. You feel sad, they must still keep being, blocking you. They're blocking you, you're sad, they must block you. It's not the other way around. It's not that they blocked you and you're sad. Because you're sad, they keep blocking you. That's not going to change until you change your feeling within. Until you change, not necessarily emotion, but the feeling. Be empowered. Decide that you are empowered and you're taking your power back, and this desire is yours. And okay, so rather than focus on the desire, focus on that version of you. It's like you're someone who gets everything you want. You're someone who is beautiful. You have to believe this though. I know friends will say, oh, you're great, don't worry about it, you're a great catch. But do you believe that? You have to believe it in relation to the specific person. You have to believe that you're number one, no matter who it is. I mean, do you want to believe that? All possibilities exist. So it's a story. Life is a story. Start telling a story that favors you. And so that's why I always recommend I am affirmations. On YouTube, I have a playlist with affirmations, different meditations. I am the prize. So in that video, I have a lot of affirmations like I'm a prize, I'm a masterpiece, I'm unique, I am chosen, I am loved, I am desired, I am treasured, right? So you want to see and be the version of you who feels that way. Because when you feel adored and treasured, then it's law. The world must reflect that you feel treasured and adored. And that will come through your experience in reality through people. And it may come in through a person that's new, because sometimes it could feel easier just to have a new person in your life because you don't see their history. Okay, so disregard the history with the specific person and focus on the version of you who feels, if you feel treasured and you feel valuable, then what the mirror of life must confirm that. And your specific person will confirm that. They will confirm that you feel that way. That means they will show you that you're valuable. They will tell you you're valuable. And, an exercise that you can do is whatever affirmations you're saying. I suggest to say I am affirmations. So say I am strong. I am confident. I am beautiful. So as part of your self-concept, see yourself in this loving way. And now I want you to do a second aspect or a second part of this with your affirmations. Observe what people are saying to you. No matter who it is, just observe the people in your world, because they're reflecting back to you your beliefs about you, whether you have general or specific beliefs. Okay, so there's I get it, you're sad, but you're a conscious creator. So there is really no need to be sad. You could create whatever you want. You could also use that sadness feeling to imagine you're with your specific person. You can use that emotion that's a strong emotion. Use that emotion of sadness and imagine that you are together. Use that emotion to decide you're getting what you want and you're not settling. If your standards are up here, then you will match a reality that will show you that. If your standards are down here, okay, so this is a time to even have a self-inquiry about where are your expectations and where are your standards and what kind of dynamic do you want in a relationship, because the more clear that you are about all of that you are about all of those ideas, you will create that. Because otherwise we're creating our reality based on all the movies we watch, maybe dramas, family drama, the own physical, your parents' drama, your sisters and brothers and relatives, the drama of friends. And are you living life based on the beliefs that you adopted, or are you creating your own beliefs? Right? This is all, this conscious creation and reality creation, it's all about taking control of your own life and also deciding what you want, what your beliefs are, and what you're going to have and who you're going to be. It's actually pretty fun. This is pretty fun. It shouldn't feel like desperation trying to get a desire. It should feel like, I mean, it doesn't have to, but this is kind of fun when it just feels like this is an experiment, or I'm trying this and I'm not desperately needing it. I'm just knowing it's all mine, and I'm practicing. I'm just practicing my manifestation skills on a deeper level. Right? If you want to be someone who manifests instantly, then just start declaring that. I'm someone who manifests instantly. I'm someone who manifests at lightning speed. I can do anything. I get everything I want. So we already have beliefs, like probably as a child, people said, oh, you shouldn't have that. Oh, you'll be spoiled if you have too much. I mean, again, depending on what your experience was, right? But what is your belief around certain things? Do you feel like you're not going to give something to yourself, or you feel too guilty to accept something? Then identify that belief and tell yourself that's not true anymore, that you're going to give yourself everything you want because it's already yours. And you came here for that. You came here to have your desires and to live a good life and to wake up and realize that you are the creator. Okay, hey, what if everyone talking bad about what you want to manifest, but they don't know I'm manifesting? Because they're reflecting you, okay? And they're talking bad. Okay, so you're manifesting something. I want you to identify within what is your belief around this manifestation. Did you worry, like, what will other people think? I'm not saying this is it. I'm just trying to help you identify what it is, okay? So they're talking bad about it because you already planted the seed. Maybe the seed might not have been, what if they talk bad about it? It could have been, what if they find out? Or what? You might be too worried about what other people think. Okay, so identify what that belief is, because it's 100% coming from you. They don't know you're manifesting it, but they're yourself pushed out. They are a reflection of you. So they must show you some belief within you. Do you see that? Okay, they're talking bad about it. So first of all, why do you care? So you have some old belief where you used to care. So just stop caring what they think. Okay? You could also change it and say that they're talking good about what you want to manifest. Right? You could change it. Whatever story you're telling, whatever story you stick to, it will manifest. So you can start telling a new story. Just start saying they're like loving what you want to manifest. They don't even know, but they're loving that idea and they're talking about it. You know? What do you want to do? Because you could change that story, persist in it, and watch what happens to your world, because that's going to help you see that you're creating everything. When they change when you change your concept of something, which would be the concept that they're talking bad, right? So to change something, you have to say, hey, they're talking all good about it. They think that's a great idea. Okay? So it's not going to feel that natural to say that, because they're not showing you they're doing that. But you affirm it, affirm it, affirm it. Now just watch what happens, because they will start to, they will always be reflecting you. But they're also reflecting your dominant belief. So that's why you have to persist. No, they're talking good about this, or whatever. How do you want to say that? Like, oh, they love this idea. They don't even know you're manifesting it, and they love that idea. Now watch, their tune will change. They will change their story based on you. I point to myself, like the self, the outside world is reflecting the self. So in your reality, you're the operant power, not me. I'm not the operant power in your reality. It's you. We are just living simultaneously at the same time. How do I get my ex to change her mind? She's always changing her mind. She loves me. She just loves me to death. She thinks I'm the greatest gift to this earth. I am the most attractive person, and not only the most attractive person to myself, but the most attractive person to her. And she's madly in love with me. Okay, so I prefer to recommend to people to shift to you talking about yourself. Okay, you could say, she thinks that I'm the most attractive. Yes, that works. But if you say that and you're like, but she doesn't. She's out, she's out with her friends and she doesn't care about me. That's why it's important to build your self-concept. You decide you're the most attractive. You decide you're the best, ultimate catch. You decide that you're loved. Not that you need her love. If you need her love, then she's going to reflect that you don't have love because you need it. If you need something, it means you don't have it, right? If you need it, you don't have it. And then she or he, right, the person, SP, will reflect that. That's why you have to cultivate what you want from within. You cultivate the feeling of, I am love and I radiate love. And the more that you focus on yourself and you build the vision that you have of yourself and the concept, the identity that you hold of yourself, the more that you're building that, it's going to be easier for you to believe someone else will believe that. When you believe it, they'll just start to show you that that's true. So how do you get someone to change their mind? Because of thought transmission. Because no one in your reality has the power to think other than you. She's a reflection of you. It's literally like you're in a dream. I love the analogy of a dream, because when you go to sleep at night and you're having a dream, everyone in your dream feels very real. And they're separate. It doesn't feel like they're one with you. They're separate. You're dreaming. You see people and things in your reality, or like in your dream, and they all feel separate and they all feel very real. Doesn't a dream feel very real while you're dreaming? But then when you wake up, you realize it was just in your imagination. All those people in your dream were not separate from you. They were coming from your imagination. It's the same way in our waking state. It's the same way. You're waking up from the dream of life. So she's only playing out, right? The ex is only playing out what you have been, like it's a program, whatever you've been programmed with. We're already programmed to believe that there's linear time and that everyone has free will. We're kind of programmed from birth that way. It feels that way. Now you're waking up to realize that's not true. Okay, so what is she thinking? You decide what she's thinking. She's thinking what you're thinking. She's thinking you're this God's gift to the earth. I mean, you're amazing and you're wonderful. And that you're the perfect, go to the end. Go to the end of a happy, committed, fulfilling, healthy relationship. And now think from that version of you. That's how you get to that reality to manifest. You think from that version of you. That version of you is thinking something different. Like that version of you would not even be thinking, how do I get her to change my mind? That version of you is never thinking that, because you're together. You wouldn't need to change your mind. You're together. Okay, so you have to think being together. Think highly of yourself. Okay, and it's persist until it manifests. I have a job interview tomorrow. I'm going to ask if I can work longer hours and less days. Any advice? Yeah, well, before you go, segment intending is powerful. You set your intention before you do anything. So tonight when you fall asleep, set the intention, you got the job and you got everything you wanted. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you see whatever you're planting, whatever we plant, our thought is like a seed that we're planting in the ground and it's sprouting. The whole world is our harvest. So whatever you plant, if you're planting, I don't know if I'll get it. I don't know, typically that these companies don't allow that. If you're planting that, guess what the reflection will be. We don't usually allow that. Okay, maybe give or take, you'll get what you want, okay? But if you truly want to know you could get what you want just by focusing on that vision of already having it, okay? So set your intention when you're on your way to the interview. Just be like, oh, they agreed. They agreed to my longer hours and less days. So that, if you want also the telephone technique, which is an inner conversation, imagine you're telling your best friend, guess what? I got the job. I got exactly what I wanted. It's amazing. I love that I have this new job for this summer because I'm going to be able to do everything I want. Look at everything I just said right now. Would you want that kind of life? I'm going to be able to do everything I want. I'm going to have a great schedule. I love my life. Would you want those seeds to be planted and sprout for your world? Or do you want to have a world where you're this is my old version of me. I would doubt a lot. I'm like, I don't know if they'll hire me. What if they don't? What if there's someone better? How many people are applying? All of that doesn't matter, because every time I say all of those things and believe those things are true, then that must appear in your world. There is no competition. The world is an illusion. I mean, it's not like it's an illusion where we could put our hand and just wipe things clear, but it is not what it seems to be. And it's very malleable and flexible, and it's very bendable. Okay, but you do have to have a strong mind, and you have to have a disciplined mind. Okay, so you've got it. So let's just plant the seed right now that you're here tomorrow when I'm live and you're saying, guess what? Got the job right on the spot. They didn't even need a second interview. I already got the job. I love it. I'm so excited. Thank you. And then saturate yourself in gratitude, because someone in gratitude has what they want. So if you walk around with gratitude through the day, that's living in the end. SP reached out, but when I responded, he said it was by accident. Okay, but it's not, okay. You have to change the meaning of anything in life, because there is no set meaning. Okay, no matter what happens, give it good meaning. Or you could sort of revise it if you want. He reached out, you responded, and instead of saying it was by accident, just affirm he's in love with me, or affirm I am a goddess. Affirm your affirmations. Okay, so you're looking at the circumstance and you're creating from the circumstance. Instead of doing that, create from your imagination. Okay, so the biggest hurdle to get over is thinking that the 3D, this world that you're living in, has more power than you. It doesn't. It doesn't exist without you. It literally does not exist without you. All the characters, all the people, places, and things in your world do not exist without you in your reality. Okay, so just change the story. You could revise it, or you could just live in the end and say, I got this. It's already done. And for you to think it's done, you just have to keep coming back to that place. It's done. You don't need to do anything. Infinite intelligence has it taken care of. You don't have to grow your hair. You don't have to grow your nails. What do you need to do to beat your heart? Do you need to do something? You just know that it's beating. So the same thing, you could create the reality where you just know you get everything you want. To create that reality, you're creating a new belief. So you're affirming that I get what I want. I always get what I want. I mean, I just have thoughts about something and it manifests that moment. Today, all these things just fell into place for me. And I was like, oh, wow, that's what I was thinking I want. I kind of thought, just with my schedule, I kind of wanted it to open up. I wanted certain things to happen. I just kind of thought about it, and literally everything I was thinking about happened. I don't even have to really try hard. It's completely effortless. But I created this intentionally. And although it didn't happen overnight, it can happen overnight for you, because I didn't know someone like me that could help me. And just by watching and not even working with me, you can change your life. Okay, but if you want to be part of a community of powerful manifestors that know that you know you're the operant power, other people also know that they are the operant power, nothing has power over you. Be part of a community, be part of my tribe that knows that you're the operant power, and nothing and no one's going to get past you. And you are anchored, strong, you're a rock, you're centered. Okay, so think of that version of you who's like, you're not like shattered by any little thing, or you're not triggered, because you don't want to create that reality, right? You want to create a reality where you have security. Doesn't it feel good to feel secure? To feel security, strength, confidence, to feel love, chosen, wanted. Okay, so when you feel those things about yourself, the world shows you that. If you're feeling rejected, lonely, unwanted, then the world will confirm that. And sometimes we need the community and the support to get us there. I mean, what I did to get to this place, I literally just detached from the world. I almost like hibernated. It was pre-COVID, but I hibernated and I didn't really go out into the world because I just wanted to consume and practice knowing my inner, like connecting with the infinite intelligence within me to understand this on a deep level. And you can do that fast. If you create fulfillment from within without needing it from the exterior world, it's just going to be a beautiful experience. It's just a beautiful experience. Create fulfillment within, because it's all within. Instead of needing it, if you need it, it means you don't have it. So if you could just feel like, okay, I feel satisfied, I'm okay with myself, I love myself, I appreciate myself. Like all of those ideas are going to manifest a reality where you'll see people appreciate you. People love you, right? It's going to be a reflection. Okay, so join my group if you need some help to stay on target. You guys, I love you all. You're powerful. Have an amazing day. I do have to run. I have many ways to work with me. I have one-on-one coaching available. I have my free Facebook group. If you need a journal, a scripting journal, oh my God, my scripting journal is what changed my life in 1 year. I scripted everything and it all manifested. So I have a scripting journal available. If you want a community to hold your hand a little bit more, I have my VIP group, and that's my mastermind. It's a monthly subscription. It's powerful, and I go live in that group several times a week. Lots of videos there. I think I have over 100 unpublished videos in that group. I have my self-concept course, that's Success. It is a blueprint of success for you to manifest your specific person, manifest money, and manifest anything you want. One last thought. Focus on gratitude, because that's powerful, and focus on like living your life and loving your life. Like, could you say right now that you love your life? And if you feel like you don't love your life, then just start taking action every day to love your life. Start doing things that you love, because you're the only one who could live your life. So start doing things you love. All right? Have an amazing day. I love you all. Bye.